Morning, Mountain Lions. This is Miss Jones, and guess what today is in reading? It's a shared reading day. I love shared reading days. You want to know why? I love them because it is so much fun when I get to read with all my kindergarten friends. Now, I know what a lot of you are thinking out there. You're saying, can't read, Miss Jones. I'm only 5 years old. I'm in kindergarten. I can't read yet. And that's true. You may not can read yet, but you will. You're going to be fantastic readers. And the only way we can learn to be a great reader is we have to practice. And one of the best ways to practice is to read with me. We share the reading. Now, if you remember, I start the reading and then you read with me. Okay, that's how we do it. We kind of read through it 2 times. Okay, I read it, then you read it. Well, we may read it again, but we share the reading. The more you practice doing things like that, the better reader you will become. Okay? The power of yet is huge because if you think about our friend, the giraffe, remember in the story, Giraffe Can't Dance? At first, he didn't think he was good at it yet, but then he got better. And that's what I want you to think about when we do our shared reading. Now, put your eyes on this picture, if you will. Can you even believe your eyes? It looks like the dog is giving the cheetah a piggyback ride. Now, I would have never imagined that, would you? They don't seem like a likely pair to be friends, but it looks like they are pretty good friends. If you look at the cover of this little Let's Find Out, you see that the cheetah's name is Rexa. Can you say that? Rexa. And if you look at the dog's name is Raina. Can you say Raina? And then this says how to be a friend. Rexa is a cheetah. Raina is a dog. They are best buddies. They can teach us about being a good friend. Oh, that is so important. I know all of us want to have friends and we want to be good friends. So I think this is going to be fabulous to read this and see how Rexa and Raina are good friends. Okay, you ready? Let's get started. First of all, I'm going to enlarge this. There we go. Okay, let me turn the page. I can click on the arrow. Oh, look at this. Well, first let's just take a minute to kind of look at the page before we get started reading. And the pretty blue letters up here, look, it starts with an F. Furry, there's another F. Friends. Furry friends. Furry friends, okay. And then we have some things we're going to read here in the green and in the blue and the pink. And then we have a couple of things down here we're going to learn about. All right. Get your reading eyes ready. Mine are ready. Let's get started. And remember, I read it and then we read together. We're sharing the reading. Here we go. Friends have fun. Now let's try it together. Friends have fun. Oh, that sounded amazing. Let's do our next sentence. I'll read, then you read. These friends run. Join in. These friends run. They play tag. Let's do it together. They play tag. I know, I heard someone say that's funny. I play tag too. Isn't that crazy? Those 2 little animals are playing just like you do when you get to come and play on the playground or have recess or at home. Okay, let's look over here. Now, if you look at the picture, you might think, oh no, but remember they're friends. So I'm sure everything's fine. And remember, I'll read through once, and then when I get ready to read the second time, please join me. Okay, here's our word friends again. Friends are gentle. Help me out. Friends are gentle. These friends have sharp nails. Okay, together. Let's do it. These friends have sharp nails. And let's read the last sentence. But they do not hurt each other. Let's do that again. But they do not hurt each other. Of course they don't hurt each other because they're friends. And friends don't want to hurt each other. So that makes sense to me. I agree with you. They just look like they're having fun. Like they're just kind of, tussling around and having a good time. All right. Let's look at the next page. Or, little piece of our story, I guess is a better way to say it. So let's see what's going on here. We've got 2 humans. We've got Raina. We've got Ruxa. And it looks like maybe they have some stuffed animals. That's kind of what I'm seeing. Is that what you're seeing too? Oh, good. We're seeing the same thing. Okay, well, let's see what they're doing as friends in this picture. Friends share. Okay, let's read together. Friends share. Good job. These friends share toys. Okay, help me out, everyone. These friends share toys. Let's read the last sentence. They do not fight. Help me out. They do not fight. That is fantastic. They're just like us. They're sharing their toys. They're not fighting because when you're friends, you don't want to fight with your friend, right? That makes your friend feel bad and it makes you feel bad too. I don't know about you, but I don't like it if I think I've upset my friends. It makes my heart sad. And I don't want to do that. But they're not fighting. They're sharing. They're just being great friends to one another. Now, we're going to look down at the bottom. And it says big word. And our big word is compromise. Okay, I want you to say that. Compromise. Does anybody have any ideas what you think a compromise is? You're not sure? You think you've heard somebody say it before? You probably have heard it before. You probably have heard someone say compromise before. Well, I'm going to tell you what compromise means, and then I want you to start trying to use this word when it's appropriate and it fits in. Okay? So, I'm going to read this part to you. So it says, friends compromise. Okay? Sometimes these friends want to do different things. Have you guys ever been with your friend and one of you wants to maybe play Legos and the other one's wanting, to get out all the cars and make a racetrack, or maybe you're wanting to go outside and play and run around, but your friend's wanting to stay inside and do something different? Yeah, that's common. Because just because you're friends, do you have to want to do the same thing at the exact same minute? No, that would be kind of strange. Okay, so it says Ruxa likes to run and Raina likes to wrestle. So they compromise. They do something that works for both of them. They take turns running and wrestling. Okay, so let's talk about that a little bit. When you compromise, let's say today, a friend comes to your house to play, okay, and I'm going to say that I'm going to pretend a friend came to my house. I want to color and I want to draw a picture. Okay, that's what I want to do. But my friend wants to take all of my littlest pet shops and build little houses for all the little pet shops. Okay, well, that's not really what I want to do right now. So we can compromise or we can fight. Okay? We can compromise or we can fight. Well, I don't want to fight. Do you guys want to fight with your friend? Of course not. No. So compromise. Well, let's see. How can we both be happy? Would my friend be happy if I said, tough luck, we're going to do what I want to and I don't care? No, that would not be a good friend. But what if we said, okay, how about for a little while, we'll play building what you wanted to for the littlest pet shops, and then after we've played that for like maybe 20 minutes, then we can draw. And then we both get to do what we were hoping to do, and we get to do it with our friends. But instead of being like, I don't want to do that, I'm going to do it my way, we compromised. We said, well, sure, I can do that. I don't mind playing that for a little while, but after we've played for a while, then can we play what I want to play? Okay, a compromise is where you come to an agreement, and it's something that both people can be okay with, and both people are willing to maybe give up a little bit, but you're sharing your time together and you're doing what will make everybody happy. That's what a compromise is. Okay? Each person has to give a little bit. Okay? That means instead of you being at my house the whole time and we only play what you want to, well, of course we can play what you want for a little while, but we're also going to have to play what I want, and that's a compromise. Okay? All right, so sometime when you're talking and you're trying to figure out a way where everybody can be happy, don't forget you could use the word compromise. That's when everybody gives in a little bit for the good of the group. Okay? Now let's look over here. This is going to be a brain thinker. I know we'll do fabulous. So the question it's asking is, what should you do? This was just what we were talking about, kind of. You want to play store. Your friend wants to build with Lego bricks. What should you do? Okay, I want you to turn and talk to someone in your home, and I want you guys to discuss what could you do. Okay, you want to play store. Your friend wants to play Legos. So what are y'all going to do? Turn and talk to your grown-up. All right. I think I know what you guys were saying. I heard a few of you say, hey, we can compromise. Remember, compromise is when you give a little for the good of the group. Fantastic. You guys were amazing readers as well. I loved that. You were amazing. You read with me. You helped me out. Let's check this last page and see what it's about. Okay, it's pretty easy. Let's just look at it. This is a chart, okay? And it says then we can click the correct answers below. So in this chart, this top word says name, then you have food, then you have fur, okay? And you have Ruxa and Raina. So if you go across the chart, it says Ruxa likes to eat beef, and Ruxa's fur is spotted. If you go over here, Raina likes to eat dog food, and Raina's fur is brown. Okay, help me out. Who eats the dog food, Ruxa or Raina? That's right, it's Raina the dog. Fantastic. Let's give air high fives. Okay, who has the spotted fur, Ruxa or Raina? That's right, it is Ruxa the cheetah. High five again. Woohoo! Now let's look down here at our bonus. Raina has many, many brothers and sisters. Let's count them. And how many does she have? 1, 2, 3. Oh, thanks for helping me count. Keep on. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my gracious. That is a lot of brothers and sisters. Do you think that when you have 10 brothers and sisters, you have to do a lot of compromising? I have no idea why that just happened, boys and girls. I'm trying to get it off here as quick as I can. going to pull this. Come on, silly. Hold on. Hold on. Why is that up here? Get off. Okay. So sorry about that. You know, sometimes crazy things happen when you're on the computer, but it's going to be okay. All right. Let's go back to the beginning. So I'm going to click through the pages. All right. I'm going to exit my full screen because it'll just make it easier. And I'm going to come back over here. And we're going to look at this movie. Oh my gosh, is it really going to show us Ruxa and Raina? Oh.
Raina and Ruxa, best friends forever. Meet Ruxa. He is a spotty, speedy cheetah. Meet Raina. She is a sweet, silly dog. Most of the time, a cheetah and a dog would never come across each other. In the wild, cheetahs live in the grasslands of Africa. And most dogs live with people in their homes. But Ruxa and Raina have grown up together since they were only a few weeks old. How did this happen? Raina and Ruxa live at the San Diego Zoo Safari Park. When Ruxa was born, he didn't have any brothers or sisters. Zookeepers didn't want him to be alone. They wanted him to have a dog buddy. Zookeepers have been pairing cheetahs up with dogs for a long time. Cheetahs can be nervous and scared of new things. So zookeepers like to match them up with dogs. Dogs are friendly and love to be around other animals. They teach the cheetahs that there's nothing to be afraid of. The zookeepers wanted Ruxa to have the perfect puppy pal. They picked Raina. Raina was born with 10 brothers and sisters. She was sweet and calm. She was friendly and relaxed. Zookeepers thought all of this would make her a good fit for the cautious little cheetah. The zookeepers wanted the animals to form a close friendship. They introduced them when they were only a few weeks old so that they would grow up together. The animals were tiny, but they were interested in each other. Raina was bigger than Ruxa, but she was very gentle with her new cheetah friend. Soon, the two furballs were best buddies. As the animals got older, they got closer and closer. Now they spend all their time together. They play, wrestle, and snuggle. Even though the animals are different, they find ways to have fun together. They play tag. Ruxa always chases Raina. He's a cheetah after all, the fastest kind of animal on land. When he catches her, they wrestle. Sometimes Ruxa wants to rest or sleep for hours and hours. Raina gets bored and wants to play with her friend. She drags a toy around or tosses a ball to get him to play with her. Then it's off to the races. The friends have been through some tough times too. As Ruxa was growing up, zookeepers noticed that there was something wrong with his legs. They were growing crooked. He needed surgery to fix them. Raina stayed by his side the whole time. After the surgery was over, Ruxa had bandages on his legs. Raina was gentle with him. She didn't chew on the bandages. She comforted her friend. The surgery was a success. Now Raina and Ruxa are back to having fun together. The zookeepers are happy too.
Ruxa and Raina have the closest relationship of any of the cheetahs and dogs that we've raised here at the safari park over the past 13 years. To be able to be together from 4 weeks and 5 weeks of age has definitely allowed them to become bonded, much more like siblings than like friends. They are very, very close, and they take a lot of comfort in one another.
Raina and Ruxa are very different. They look different, they come from different worlds, and sometimes they like different things. But they are best friends because they have one important thing in common. They care a lot about each other.
Okay, friends, let's go back to the Let's Find Out page. Well, I just learned something. I was saying the cheetah's name wrong, wasn't I? It's Ruxa, not Ruxa. So I apologize for that. But now we know, okay? It's not a big deal. Now we know. I hope you enjoyed this story. I know that you guys are great at learning and at already knowing how to be friends, but we will just continue to practice that. I hope y'all have a fabulous day, and I will see you guys next week.